Chubbuck, Idaho. Chubbuck is a city in Bannock County, Idaho, United States. It is part of the Pocatello Metropolitan Statistical Area. The population was 13,922 at the 2010 census. Chubbuck is located immediately north of Pocatello and has opposed several consolidation proposals since the 1960s. Chubbuck is located at 42°5518 and 112°283 W/42.92167° and 112.46750° W/42.92167, minus 112.46750, at an elevation of 4,472 feet above sea level. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 4.20 square miles, of which 4.19 square miles is land and 0.01 square miles is water. The current mayor is Kevin B. England. As of the census of 2010, there were 13,922 people, 4,732 households, and 3,586 families residing in the city. The population density was 3,322.7 inhabitants per square mile. There were 4,961 housing units at an average density of 1,184.0 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 90.5% white, 0.4% African American, 2.4% Native American, 1.1% Asian, 0.3% Pacific Islander, 2.3% from other races, and 3.0% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 7.5% of the population. There were 4,732 households, of which 44.7% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 60.0% were married couples living together, 11.0% had a female householder with no husband present, 4.8% had a male householder with no wife present, and 24.2% were non-families. 19.9% of all households were made up of individuals and 8.3% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 2.94 and the average family size was 3.40. The median age in the city was 30.2 years. 33.5% of residents were under the age of 18, 8.4% were between the ages of 18 and 24, 27.9% were from 25 to 44, 20.3% were from 45 to 64, and 10% were 65 years of age or older. The gender makeup of the city was 48.6% male and 51.4% female. As of the census of 2000, there were 9,700 people, 3,190 households, and 2,491 families residing in the city. The population density was 2,743.5 people per square mile. There were 3,377 housing units at an average density of 955.1 per square mile. The racial makeup of the city was 91.80% white, 0.35% African American, 2.00% Native American, 1.09% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 2.47% from other races, and 2.24% from two or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 5.38% of the population. There were 3,190 households, out of which 45.4% had children under the age of 18 living with them, 63.4% were married couples living together, 10.7% had a female householder with no husband present, and 21.9% were non-families. 18.4% of all households were made up of individuals and 7.2% had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 3.02 and the average family size was 3.46. In the city, the population was spread out with 33.9% under the age of 18, 10.5% from 18 to 24, 27.6% from 25 to 44, 19.3% from 45 to 64, and 8.7% who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 29 years. For every 100 females, there were 97.6 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 93.4 males. The median income for a household in the city was $41,688, and the median income for a family was $48,138. Males had a median income of $40,726 versus $25,230 for females. The per capita income for the city was $15,936. About 9.1% of families and 12.0% of the population were below the poverty line, including 15.1% of those under age 18 and 6.6% of those age 65 or over. Chubbuck is in the Pocatello/Chubbuck School District number 25. It has 2 elementary schools within the city limits. Zoned elementary schools serving Chubbuck include Chubbuck Elementary School, Rulon M. Ellis Elementary School, Syringa Elementary School in Pocatello, Wilcox Elementary School in Pocatello, and Tyhee Elementary School in Tyhee. Some residents are zoned to Hawthorne Middle School in Pocatello, and some are zoned to Alameda Middle School in Pocatello. All residents are zoned to Highland High School in Pocatello. The area's main shopping mall is Pine Ridge Mall.